Good morning and welcome back after a great VE day here in the UK. I'm Matthew Maud from Maud Design, and this is part of my series on remote working. And today what I'd like to talk to you about is the rather hypothetical question that often gets asked amongst friendship groups and discussions and icebreakers and things like that. And that is, what would you change if you could do it all over again? And the reality is that for me, that question only bears relevance if going back to do it all again could happen with all of my current gained experience and knowledge and understanding, so that I could actually be informed in some of the decisions and choices I made. But the reality is that with different choices and different options available to me, I would probably end up in a different place doing a different thing and not learning the same lessons. And so I think that question can actually end up being a bit unhelpful, because it focuses more on the past and what you'd like to have done again, rather than the future and what you can do differently now. And one of the questions I often ask my clients is, if you had the opportunity to start again now, would you still make the same choices, or would you do things slightly differently? And the reason I ask this is because in the context of today, if we had a problem to solve, we would most likely choose to solve that problem with all of the tools and opportunities and learning and experience that we have available to us now. But what's often the case in many organizations is that we are still solving some fairly historic problems with solutions that may well be a decade or even older, and so may well be a result of past opportunities rather than present ones. And so the reason I ask this question is it gives someone an opportunity to think, well, if we, just because we have done that way for a long time, doesn't mean we should continue doing that. And so I'd encourage you today to take an opportunity to review some of the things you're doing. Are they still relevant right now? Is there a more efficient way to do them? Do they still need to be done? Would doing something else negate that issue altogether? And so the question I'd ask is, are there legacy processes and thought patterns that you can rethink and drop and adopt new processes and patterns to make you more agile as an individual and as an organization, that can benefit you from some of today's technologies and opportunities to keep you lean, fast-paced and up to date with what's going on around you? And often some of these new opportunities actually can present for you new ways of working, and new opportunities to bring on team members, to reskill old team members. So the question I'd ask you today not is, what would you do differently if you had the chance to do it all over again, but what would you do now, knowing what you know today? I'm Matthew Maud from Maud Design. Have a really great day, and I'll catch you next time.